Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So before we get started, make sure to hit that like button, also subscribe to my channel. In this video, we will talk about Top 5 Scariest Things Ever. So make sure to watch the full video. 1. Being buried alive. Now even people without a fear of close spaces would be scared as hell to find themselves buried alive in a coffin. Like that would straight up suck. Could you imagine it? Nowhere to move, and you're running out of oxygen, and you're dehydrating and starving, while being very uncomfortable all at once. Just an absolute nightmare. My second fear would be the ocean, but at least you could have a quick death but still would be horrifying. You're heavily restricted from movement. There is only little oxygen reserved with you. Your screams will not be heard from 6 feet under, and worst of all, you will eventually die in the slowest and painful ways, either from pure starvation or being eaten alive by the vermin and insects that make their way into your vicinity. This is by far the scariest thing ever and deserves every right to be at number 1. I automatically thought of PLL, and it just like MAGN. I was under the ground, the dirt coming into my lungs and mouth every time I breathed, or soreness. Breathing was hard and my lungs felt tired. I knew if I closed my eyes, there was a possibility of never opening them again. I didn't even know how deep I was underground. I felt people walking over me, and I was angry they couldn't hear me. Terrified that I would die. Sad that my family would never knew where I'd gone, and I was isolated. 2. Fear. It is fear. What else do I have to say? I am not exactly afraid of being afraid of something, because I know why I am afraid of what I'm afraid of. I fear mosquitoes. Also, I was extreme bitten in Spring Hill School, and as painful, I had lepidopterophobia, which means fear of butterflies. Also, I hate mosquitoes because they suck blood and bite you. Also, I have nothing to fear anyone. I fear being sick or hurt, and no access to healthcare, and also getting healthcare from the state, and losing all my savings, my home, my 401k, to pay back that free healthcare. Read your free healthcare fine print. We are not in Europe. They can take your things. You won't be giving your house to your kids. It's the state's house now. Do you see why we need to change the way we do healthcare in America? Do you want to end up living from your car? Free healthcare is not free. Read the contracts. I bet Ted Cruz won't bring this up. He got his ass set for life. What about you teabaggers? Poor, white, stupid, I bet you want free healthcare? 3. Hell. If you are about to be killed, you are going to not only be afraid of not knowing exactly what's after, but also if you're going to be tortured in the afterlife, or not, basically like hell. Even if you're not religious, you should understand why people are scared of hell. You suffer in raging flames forever, with demons continually mutilating you to the point where you should be dead, but you're not. They could literally rip your heart out, and you would obviously be in agony, but you would not be dead. There is no comfort in hell. All of it is suffering forever and ever. 4. Being stranded in the open ocean. Imagine this. You're on a raft, you look around, and you see nothing but water. No land in sight. You have no idea what could be under it. There could just be nothing. Or you could be in shark-infested waters. But either way, unless you're lucky enough to have some clean water and food on board, your only source is the ocean. But the ocean water is too salty to drink, and even if you have a school of fish surrounding you, how would you get some for you to eat? Unless you have a spear or some fishing tackle? Scary, right? 5. The unknown. The mind wants to know everything possible. We are naturally curious. That is why the unknown scares us. We don't have a surefire way of killing a new creature if it attacks, or surviving in a completely alien environment. We are simply powerless when it comes to facing the unknown, and yet we must face it. This is actually the only thing I hate about the ocean. In my made-up story entitled Stranded, I drowned, almost died, and claiming I'll be with my friends in the afterlife. They're still alive. I just didn't know. Thankfully, I was saved. I hate drowning, but other than that flaw, I love the ocean. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. Also subscribe to our channel before you go. Thank you for watching.